The Guardians' #1 prospect is getting the call, and he's expected to be in the starting lineup tonight when they take on the Tampa Bay Rays. Nick Martinez, Tanner Bybee, just a refresher. This is a former 1-1.
1-1.
Hailing from Australia, 23 years old, second baseman. A lot of pop in that left-handed bat. Extremely disciplined approach. So aside from the scouting notes, DeRo, give us a sense of what Guardian fans and what his teammates and what the organization is hoping to see from him starting tonight.
Yeah, everything you said, Robert. Quality ABs, fiery personality, ready to win. I mean, this is a special player, special offensive profile as well. Let's dive in on him a little bit. So I'm in the WBC with Australia, obviously 1-1. I talk about this all the time. The way the draft and the scouts, how great a job they do going over these guys with a fine-tooth comb. I know a lot has to be decided upon signing bonuses and where guys slot in, but the bottom line, 2024 draft, take a look at the names in this thing. For him to go 1-1, I played for the Cleveland Guardians, Chris Antonetti. They do an amazing job scouting and developing. And for them to think he was the guy, Bazzana at 1, Chase Burns, we've seen him. Nick Kurtz, Cagliano, Weatherholt's already hitting bombs. Christian Moore, Connor Griffin. Cam Smith, Benj is in the big leagues. Savage makes his debut tonight. So for him to stand out 1-1 is special. Guardians are adding to the mix. Listen, they're going to be a problem, as they always are in the AL Central, and he's going to be right in the middle of it. Let's get into it, because I want to get into his side angle. Leave this for me. We'll dive in on chase rates, kind of how his minor league numbers, what you can look for as he takes his ABs into big leagues. But he does a lot of things offensively. He's trying to do damage. He can work the ball the other way. He handles left on left. He runs the bases with his hair on fire. But he does a lot of great fundamental things, lower half-wise, to shut his eyes down where they're not bouncing around, and he has perfect recognition of the strike zone. Run this slow for me, please. High leg kick guy, pause. You think he's stacked, ready to go? We talk about this all the time. Weight on the inside of the back knee. This knee can never get beyond, during your load, it can never get beyond your foot. Otherwise, you start dancing, your eyes start dancing, right? Look at him stacked on the inside of his back knee. Pause. At foot contact, left elbow to the oblique, dropping it in the slot, giving himself the most margin for error to work the ball opposite field and pull side for damage. That's a gorgeous swing right there. I tell the kids sometimes, pause this for me real quick. Tell the kids sometimes, at point of contact, what position do you want to be in at point of contact? Lower half-wise, bottom hand, top hand, you want to be somewhere here. So I don't care what you got to do, how you got to set up to get to this point. And that's what he does. Drive the baseball. Let's get into it a little bit. Some of it's AAA ABs. The ability to pump the ball the other way, control the strike zone, drive it out to the opposite field side, and it's consistent. He was hitting .287 in the minor leagues this season. Watch him control his head. The eyes never move. And then 3-0, got a pitch he liked, second and third, not afraid to pull the trigger. Left on left. Just does a lot of things at the plate really well. Bring up the next board, expected-wise numbers.
DeRo, what do you think of that leg kick as he gets up in the...
We're gonna do a little tri-screen here in a second, because you're seeing the Weatherholts come up.
Right.
You're seeing Kevin McGonigal come up, kind of that 5'9", 5'10". Travis Bazzana listed as 5'11". That, like, fire hydrant second baseman with a ton of energy. And they all do it a little bit differently. But if you look at his swing percentage, 39.4%, you can kind of comp him to the way Will Smith goes about. Chase rate, Liam Hicks, one of the better guys. We just talked about that with the Miami Marlins, controlling the strike zone. Walk percentage, 17.7%, second since 2025. I know it's not Juan Soto, Liam Hicks, and Will Smith all wound into one, but the bottom line is you get the idea. This is a guy that walks up to the plate, takes pride in his 4 ABs, and doesn't come outside the zone, okay? Let's get back into the tape a little bit. Handles opposite field, but if you make a mistake, what I love about him, and he is in his ABs, 1-0. I didn't like that one. It's 4 sliders in a row, and he tries to sneak a heater by him, and he full power. So the ability to use the entire field, drive the ball all over the lot. Run that back for me, Robert. You kind of led me to this. One guy's a leg kick. One guy sits into his back hip, kind of trying to do what Judge does. And then Kevin McGonigal, rack that back for me one more time. I mean, he's going full toe tap. These 3 are going to be kind of tied at the hip here as we watch their careers progress. And what I love about him as well, I mean, there's a fiery personality. Coming from Australia, representing his country, you could see the way he handles the moment, getting the boys fired up, but he's the same way in the minor leagues. No different, whether there's 45,000 people in the stands or 6-7 grand. Look at him getting jacked up. Yeah, the Guardians get a little influx, not that they need it, a little influx of some personality. 1-1. We've seen what the young guys are doing, man. Get the best players to the big leagues as quick as possible.
At AAA Columbus, he was slashing 287, 422, 511, 11 doubles, 8 stolen bases over those 24 games. So congratulations to Travis Bazzana making his major league debut tonight. Guardians and Rays, and you know we'll be talking about it